Okay, so, like I said, I'd like to, at some point, just start to go back and sort of connect the dots. I'm just going to do the whole thing, so that you begin to see the connection between all these different kind of questions. So maybe today, we'll do maybe question 2 on the board. We'll just kind of jig your memory again about that. Then we'll do where we go from there. Maybe we'll look at the cadence. All right. I don't have a copy. Let me just write down a few of these things. So this is the grouping stuff. Just a refresher. So this is what you do. You know, do it the right way, which is my way. That's your beat pattern. Okay? So that's what you want to see. You want to see 2 groups, each group a quarter note. Okay. Then you go to the missing beats, or I should say the incomplete beats, which will be beat number 2, right? Okay. This will be easy. You need to complete this one here. So I've got 16ths. So in 16th notes, that's what that equals, right? So I need to take care of those 3/16ths. And since it's at the beginning of a bar, maybe that should clue you in. There's 2 ways to do this. You can sort of separate, or a simple way. Give me one way to do it. Yeah, I do. Right here. Dotted quarter. Yeah, no, for this one here. All right, so there's the 2/16ths, and the dot is that one group. Okay, you could. This would also be legitimate, an 8th and a 16th, but really not necessary. Okay, so 2/4 you want to see, boom, boom, 1, 2. So and if you're starting on a beat, the dot is perfectly legit. Okay. So they're both right, but the dotted 8th is more right. Okay? Yeah. So that would be my answer for that. So finish the incomplete beat first, and then whatever's left over, Okay, so that's the answer for that. Okay? Lucas, you remember that?
Yep.
It's all coming back. It's in there, you just gotta shake it up. Okay, same thing here. Okay, the quarter note with the dot. I know you all know this, but let me just talk through it. Pretend you're stupid, okay? And just play along with it. Okay, this quarter, shush, plus the dot is equivalent to that. Quarter tied over to an eighth, okay? All right, so all I need is this. So what's my ingenious solution for that? Look at this. Yeah. Okay. All right, I'd probably say that's grade level 7 in difficulty. You know, there's not really a lot of challenge. Okay, so that was it. Kind of an easy giveaway. Okay, but now they start throwing stuff at you here. 6-4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 beats, right? So it's compound and it's duple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In other words, there's 2 beats, and each beat is a dotted half. Yes, sirree. Okay, so that's duple simple. This is duple compound because of the dot. Okay, so then 2s and 3s, those are easy. The 2s and 3s flip always. So a duplet, 2 is in the time of 3 of those. Alright, which is that. So we have the first half of the bar. So now all I need is that. Yeah, Daniel, finish.
On my dotted half first.
Dotted half, right. Okay, so you wouldn't put 3/8 notes. That would be too that would be dumb. Okay, so yeah, so put away on your little memory shelf there. 1 beat, 1 rest, whenever possible. 1 beat, 1 rest. Keep it simple. You don't need to break that into 3 quarters. Okay. Okay. Now the other thing that's going to go wrong is, all right, that's in the 3rd space, sitting on the line. Okay, make sure there's empty space here, so I can tell that it's sitting on the line, not hanging from the top. All right, and the dot is in the space. There you go. Okay, it's that simple. Ha ha ha. No joke. All right. Okay, so this one here. Okay, so my main concern number 1, I can't cross over from one side of the bar to the other. I got to see the halfway point, right? So if you're finishing this beat, you're going to finish it right up to there and you stop. And then this one is on that side. Okay? All right. So this is some kind of question like this is always going to show up because it's a question of pulse 2 and 3, pulse 1 and 2. So somewhere they're going to do that. Look at 2 half rests, he said. Well, look.
First,
They're coming to get you.
first 2 quarter rests and then 1 half rest.
Oh, right.
Okay. All right. So again, think of it that just because it's the beat's a dotted half note, don't get all confused. We always think of, like half notes as big notes. Well, it's a beat. just think of it that way. So this beat, I have the first pulse of that beat, and then the second and the third pulse I need to finish. And the rule says, if it's second and third pulse, you use 2 rests. So, 1, 2, done. Okay? Then pulse 1 and 2, 1 rest. Okay? And there's no other way to do this. So you have to do it this way. So that's going to be this guy. Again, in the sitting on the middle line. Okay? So pulse 2 and 3, 2 rests, 1 and 2, 1 rest. I can see in the middle, 2 clearly defined groups. Right? So this could be 6/4, 6/8. It works. Same principle. Okay, so digest that for a minute. Okay, 7/8. That's one of the weird ones. And those guys, like 5/8, 7/8, you're always talking about 2s and 3s. Okay, so, and which pattern you use. If there's just one thing, you can, well, what I would probably look at this is, I want 2s and 3s, right? So I see a 2 right here. So maybe I would just leave that. So 2 8s, and then another 2 8s, and then 3. So 2 plus 2 plus 3 makes 7. So if you decide to go that route, it'd be simple. 1 rest, 1 beat, 1 rest. That's it. 2, 2, and 3. If there was another bar, then my advice always is keep the same pattern. Don't start jumbling it. 2 plus 2 plus 3. Okay? So I just saw 2 there, so I said, okay, let's make that the first beat. And then 2. I could put 3 there and 2 there. Those 2 could be switched around. It would also be correct. Alright, so just think 2s and 3s. Okay. Alright, 9/16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Each beat's its compound, so each beat is a dotted 8th note. And it looks like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're going to try to do it that way. So this is beat 1, done. Beat 2, 16th with a dot. So that's this guy. That's your 16th. And the dot is half of that. So I'm going to need a 16th. Sorry, I'm going to need a 32nd to take care of that one. And then this 16th is there. So I just stare at that for a second. All right, that's this beat here. All right, that's what that equals. So 16, 2 32nds, 1 16th, third 16th is there. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom. All right. And then for this one, it's the 1 beat, 1 rest concept. So what's missing?
Dotted 8th rest?
Yeah, dotted 8th rest. Okay. Not 3 16ths or 6 32nds, don't. Okay. So that anything else immediately gives away you don't understand. So we don't want to do that. Okay, empty bar. Empty bar 9/16. Yeah, whole rest. Don't think even more about it. Completely empty, anytime signature, boom. Whole rest. the guy that hangs, right? Hangs on the fourth line. Okay, so. Borrow your bottom line here. 12, 8. Got a dot. 2 plus 2 plus 3. So if you want 3, you need a dot there. Okay, so 12, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Quadruple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So compound, quadruple. Four groups. All right. Okay. So keep it simple. Sorry. Wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So, so these are all. So again, this is going to be necessary that we show where that is, right? So you're not going to run over into here. So this will probably be just one rest. This will probably be just one rest, and we basically finish this and finish that one. Looks like okay. So there's a 16. So I'm going to take these 3 8s and well, let's do it this way. So 16. And the dot, which makes a 32nd, which is a real pain in the Okay, so basically we got to make this one first. So another 30, so 2 32nds, that's a 16, another 16, so that's 1/8. So we've got that one. So we need that. And then we need this and this. So pulse 2 and 3. So again, 2 and 3, 2 rests. Okay, should have given myself more room here. So that is 1B. Okay, so this is more your level 8, the kind of stuff they're gonna throw in these weird, a lot of little things. All right, so I've done that. So I've got B1. Then I probably go over here. I want to get the complicated stuff out of the way. So there's 2 16ths. That's this guy here. And this is half. That's half of that one. So I need an 8 plus a 16. You could put a dot, or you could put an 8 plus a 16. That wouldn't be too fussy. So either one. So that takes care of that. And then all you need is this one and this one. So 1B, 1 rest, 1B, 1 rest. So dotted. Yeah. Okay. It's possible to have 8 with a dot. Take care of that. But I feel more, I can see it better. Alright. So this is a tricky one here with me. So my guess would be that on an exam, most of the mistakes were in this bar. Just out of experience. That's tricky. Okay. So 12, 8. Let's go big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. Okay. So that, you should see that is this right away, which is that. Alright. Over here, you have that, which is that one and that one. So we need the third eighth before we proceed to this one. So first of all, that's beat 1. Okay, so I got 1 and 4. This guy, I need, and I have that. So I need pulse 1 and 2. So the rule says pulse 1 and 2, 1 rest. 2 eighths equal 1 quarter. That's that one. And then beats 2, 1 beat, 1 rest. And there I can see everything that I need to see, the middle of the line. All right. So that one's a little bit tricky. Okay. So, 2, simple duple. Break this one down. 2 pulses, all right? So that's an 8 plus that, which equals plus a 16. So, I need another one of those to make this one. All right, 8 to 16 equals that, which equals that, which is that. So then I need 1 quarter, and that's it. And now I need this half of the bar, half note, half rest. Okay. So this is the secret. Just have that in your head straight, and then start breaking it down according to just the idea of grouping and finishing beats. You know, if you do it systematically, you know, you don't agree. What's this part?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's your 8th note and the dot. So that's an 8th note plus a 16th. All right? Okay, well, give you your rest. Just start fresh. So 8th, and put another 16th there. So that gives me 2 eighths. To get a third 8th, I need that. Oh, you're right. Yeah, so you're missing that. Okay, that would make 1, 2, 3. And that would be there. Yeah, so we can either sneak in another 8, or like you say, just dot it. I personally, visually, would probably rather see an 8th rest. Now, that's just me. But that's okay. So that, or that. When I see 2 dots in a simple time, kind of it's okay, this does. Anyway, it's not a perfect world. So, thanks for making me look bad. Okay. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be a 16th thrust instead of 8th thrust because there's a dot on the 8th?
Oh no.
All right, here's right.
So that's an 8. Here's my 8. The dot is half of that, it's a 16. So if I add a 16 to rest,
Oh, we don't have a 16 for
That-
us, that's why.
okay. Yeah, you're, yeah, so I need another 16. Or what do I need?
Well, you can get rid of a dot and just replace it with a 16.
Okay, so that would be this dude and this one. We need to get a. Is that what we need? Okay, so it can get a little crazy. So most of the stuff they kind of make up, you very seldom actually see it unless you're playing something like super contemporary and ridiculously difficult for no particular reason. So it's just an exercise in counting beats. Anyway, we'll do more. Lots more. So give yourself 10 marks. Let's look at the cadence. Yeah, some of the pages are not, they're not in order. There's an August, there's another exam mixed, I don't know what happened. Yeah, question 5. It's there somewhere. So, 3 sharps. Okay. So first thing we figure out is what's our key here. The key. What is the key? Second note tells you. Here. Yeah, F sharp minor. Okay. Now, generally, although not always, you can't bet your last pair of clean underwear on this because you might lose, but probably you'll be okay. Is that in these ones here, one's major and one's minor. You know, so usually that's how they do it. Just because they're gonna, you know, they're always trying to test as as wide as possible as they can. So they're like, well, they'll make you do a minor key and just make sure you raise the leading notes and stuff like that. So, but it's pretty obvious. Okay, so first thing you do, well, second thing you do, you gotta figure out chords. So F, A, C, chord 1, C, D, F, 2, C, E sharp, G, 5. Okay, so 2 of those guys we're going to use. All right, so go looking for the G. Boom, boom. Only one possibility. So 5, Okay, A. 1A. It's like that game show where they pick letters, right? There's only one A, one vowel. Okay. All right. So 1. And you would label it like that, lowercase. And since this is an older exam, it probably says name them as perfect, imperfect, whatever. The new names we switched over.
Is that the fan? Oh wait,
No,
no.
how is that? The fan doesn't make. They're clapping.
Okay. All right. So for those who messed up on the practice sheets last root in the base, right? Always root in the base. So you're only going to have F and C. Those are your only possible base notes. Now, my next question is does it say keyboard style or kernel style? Keyboard. Okay, so 3 guys up here and 1 guy down there. Okay, so 1. I'm going to put the stem down, and then I go to 5. That's probably too high. If I go up here, I don't have much room, so I'm going to go down. And the stem goes up. Okay. So we call this a half. All right. Okay, so every chord has to have 2 Fs, 1 A, 1 C. I have an A, don't need them. I need another F, and so F and C as close to this guy as possible underneath. So, solution is right there. Okie dokie. Now, move smoothly. This chord, I need 2 C's. I have 1, so I need 1 more. I have a G, so I don't need that. So I need a C and an E sharp. As close to this, underneath. So, solution, obvious. Okay, you leave this guy out, this E sharp, and you lost the mark. Just automatic. Okay, so there's your answer. Keyboard stuff. Okay, if you did, just for the sake of argument, if this was supposed to be chorale style, it could look like this. Would look like that. Soprano, alto, tenor, big. All I did was take this C, instead of having it there, I put it as a tenor part. Okay? Okay, the Irish people are getting out of hand.
It's probably some sort of Irish thing.
Some tap
Okay, we can nail the other one. One less for you to do. Okay. Why don't you copy it? Yeah, I don't understand when if I do something on the board, I ask a question. You know it's right. You should copy it, and you can refer to it, knowing that it's correct. If you ever need to have a a look at it. So don't just sit there. You can sit there and watch, obviously, but, you know. Okay. So, probably D flat major. Anybody want to disagree? Unauthorized. Okay, I know it's just, some of this is too easy for some of you. Okay, D flat. Okay, if it was B flat minor, there would be an E, probably an A natural, a raised leading note. Does anyone see an A natural? No. Yeah, so it's pretty much, if you look at the beginning. Okay, so now you put your chords 1, 4. Just, if you think this is an unnecessary exercise, you'd be surprised at how many people still get it wrong. So, you know, use up a little bit more lead and just do it. So D, F, A, G, B, D. Okay, so these are your roots in the bass. So I've got 2 Ds. So I've got a D here and a D here. So I'm dealing with chord 1 and 4. So the only possibility is 4 to 1. You don't use 1 to 4. So, play go. Okay. And the roots for 1 is D. And the root, oh sorry. Go back. G. Alright, the root for 4 is G. And the root for 1 is D. Okay, so chord 4, 2 G's, 1 B, 1 D. I've got 1 G, I need a G and a B. Right there. Okay. D, D, F, A, 2 D's, 1 F, 1 A. And you're done.
Maybe I'm gone. No wonder you get
So you have, for next time I see you will be on Monday. So you can finish that. And then Monday I won't give you anything to do.